now back again with the idea of technology, and I do have another very special guest with us in studio. But before I get there, I got a tweet from @JennaBubbles, I think is on Jenna_Bubbles, who says she's very excited to talk social media. And don't forget, after this, we're going to be having a talk show about social media and how it affects our lives. But before we get there, we have to introduce you to one of our experts for today. Her name is Miss Amanda Stone on Twitter, is her name.
Yes, it is.
Yes, and she's very cool. They also call her Amanda the Great.
The Great.
That is what I introduced at the beginning of the show. Now, she is an absolute tech guru. She's a tech journalist for some very, very cool publications, and she decided to join us here on HN9 to share some of her favorite tech devices that are out at the moment. So welcome to HN9.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here.
Yeah, so also like Katy Perry, not only are you beautiful, you can also talk things technology.
Oh, you flatter.
That's my compliment done for the year, so never ask me again for another compliment.
I won't.
Done.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay, let's take us through some of the devices you brought us here today.
So basically, we're going to start with the Acer Iconia A1.
Cool.
There we go. It's similar to the iPad Mini, but this is an Android tablet, so it's running the latest version of Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. But what makes this tablet specifically cool is that it's got like it's a micro HDMI output port, which means that you can connect this.
Is it this one over here?
It's
there it is.
That's it. You can connect it to a TV or like a big screen, so you can watch like movies and YouTube videos and content on it. Which is cool for like a little tablet, because most little tablets don't have that.
They don't. They never know. Or you have to buy some other expensive little adaptation device and via and do some illegal way.
Yeah, but we're not going to promote that.
And one thing that we like about this device is that it is a little bit cheaper than the generic devices that you can buy.
Yes, this is kind of like an entry-level little tablet. So it's I think it retails for about $3,500, starting at $3,500.
Still a lot of money, but a lot cheaper than the other tablets that you can get.
Yeah, you're gonna put some thought into this, but for what it is, I mean, it works really well as an e-reader because it's a really nice shape. It's got like I think a 4:3 ratio. And
it's quite light as well.
And it really is. So like, it's great to like pop in your handbag and just like kind of run around if you don't want to take your whole laptop.
Nice.
Yeah. So
I actually like this one. This is something that I would consider.
Baby.
Consider this. I like this one.
Yes.
Then I see something here that just looks like a Samsung S4.
Yes, but check this out.
Whoa, is that a back cover?
This is a Samsung Galaxy S4 Zoom.
What? Is that an actual device?
It's legit. This was Samsung showing off. This is a camera phone, but I mean, okay, you think most phones are like a camera phone, but this is literally like, it's a phone and it's a camera.
So can I show him something? So like, now it's a phone. Can we get a close-up of this? I want to see this. Now it's a phone. Now it's a camera. Now it's a camera phone.
Oh, you're enjoying
and it's not a cover. This doesn't detach. This is actually built this way.
This is all one device.
Can I turn it on?
You can turn it on if you want to. For me, this is like, it's great if you're a photographer.
Yeah.
And you kind of make calls. Are we really going to do this?
Let's take a selfie. Oh, whoops! I just took a photo.
Dude, what are you doing? Okay, duck face.
Got it. Do we look good? Let's see.
We better.
This is really cool. I really like this.
It's great. Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we're going to need to filter that. Instagram.
Wow. That is horrendous.
Yeah,
I apologize.
Maybe don't show the country that. That's okay. So this is really cool for people who find themselves taking photographs more than anything. So this would actually probably work quite well for me, because I use my phone.
It is a little bit bulky, which I can understand people might get frustrated with.
It is, and when you are making phone calls, I feel like you might feel a little bit strange, like holding it up to your ear, like and it's like a camera, and people are like, what are you doing?
Totally.
But yeah, if you use it primarily to like email and photograph, then you should be good.
And also, it's nice to take with you on holiday if you want to go, you want to have the phone there with you. But also
and the camera is amazing. It's like a 16 megapixel camera.
What?
Yeah, and the quality of the photos are just like phenomenal.
And it's available in South Africa at the moment, right?
It is, yes.
Cool.
Yes.
So now, one thing I love most about technology at the moment is music and sound and stuff, and speakers are getting smaller and smaller.
So do I.
You've brought two today.
Yes.
Take us through our first one.
Okay, so this is the Jabra Solemate. It's like a portable speaker, but it's like dust-proof, life-proof, like water-resistant. So it's great for taking camping. It's got this little it's like a rubber sole foot thing there.
Yeah, you can see it underneath there.
So the idea is that you take it camping with you and you're like perched on a rock, and then you're like swimming and you've got music and.
Well, yeah, and in Cape Town you can just go to Camps Bay Beach or to one of those at Muizenberg and just leave it chilling there in the sand.
Totally do that too. It's got Bluetooth, so it's wirelessly connected. And I think the range is like 10 meters, so it's quite far.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. But it does have a little cable that you can unplug and plug into.
It does. You can also use cables, but I think the idea is that you go wirelessly. Yeah.
Nice, cool. And then in this one, I'm fascinated by. It proves something about you that I think you wanted to explain to us.
Yes, I shower. I just wanted to clear that up. I shower.
So Amanda does clear up that she does shower in South Africa.
I do shower, indeed.
It is indeed. So what is the iShower?
When I shower, I use this. Okay, it's like it's also a wireless speaker, and it uses Bluetooth to connect to your music via devices. But what's really cool about this is it is water resistant, so you can hang it in the actual shower or like perch it like on a ledge if you're bathing. You don't have to worry about it falling in.
Cool.
But it's got like play and pause and rewind and fast forward. So
can you load music onto it like you would like an iPod?
No, you've got to stream it, so you can stream it through like music apps and that sort of thing.
Okay.
But you can control it on here, so you don't have to like play on your phone while you've got wet hands.
Nice. So you got the little Bluetooth button. You'll obviously click that on, make sure the Bluetooth is connected.
So you want to pair it up.
Very cool. So what happens if I don't have a device that pairs up with this sort of thing? Then this isn't the device to have.
Yeah, you'd need to have like a Bluetooth compatible device.
So it doesn't have to be an Apple device to connect.
No, it doesn't. It can be Android as well. So
very cool.
Anything that's kind of got Bluetooth, you should be good.
So for instance, Mzansi, you know how much I love singing. So if I want to sing in the shower and I don't want anyone else to hear me, I can just blast this in the shower and just sing along to one of my favorite music videos.
Yeah, you can keep that if you want. That's fine.
Oh yeah! Very nice. Okay, cool. So then another music device I see you've brought. This is very girly and I don't like it.
Well, that's just because of the color. But they do come in like, I think like 14 different colors or something ridiculous.
Okay.
So they are manly colors too. But I like these because I like the color. But also, these are my favorite headphones because they're super easy to like roll up. Like they're super compact.
See, they're quite malleable.
They are, and they're super durable as well. So like I can kind of abuse them if I need to, like in my handbag or whatever. They just get like smashed and they survive.
Yes.
But what else is really cool about these is, and I haven't seen it on any other headphones, is that they've got this little thing over here. It's called a sound plug.
Can we see that there? There's a sound plug. Why isn't it called a sound plug?
Because they want to be cool and they use a Z.
Look, it fits like an earphone thingy, so if you had another set of earphones, you just plug it in there.
Yeah, so how it works is basically, you know, like when you're sitting in a car and you're like listening to music and the person next to you wants to listen as well, and you're like, well, I don't really want to share my
We have those dirty little earphones and there's wax on it.
And that's not cute. That's just, don't do that. But what you can do is they can have their own headphones and they can plug them directly into your headphones, which then plug into your music device, and then they can listen to what you're listening to.
Awesome. And the sound quality on these guys?
Amazing. Like absolutely. Yeah, like I wouldn't have bought them if they weren't.
So it's noise cancellation, so if you want to sing out loud as well, you can do that.
Well, it's not strictly noise cancellation.
Okay.
Which I think is good, because like if you want to go running and that sort of thing,
totally.
like
You want to be able to hear cars hooting.
Yes, and you know, like danger and all that stuff.
True.
But yeah, they reach some loud notes, I'm just saying.
Now these last two are going to fly through just because we're running out a bit of time, but I do really like this device. This is something that seems like a complete nerdy game.
Yes.
Tell us more about it.
This is a nerdy game.
What is it called?
Sphero. His name is Sphero. He's a character.
Hi, Sphero.
Yes. And what Sphero is he's like a gaming robotic ball. So what you need to do is you need to download an app, and you can get like a number of different apps, and they all do different things with Sphero, and that's how you control him. And he can roll around and move, and he flashes up, and you can race him like with friends and that sort of thing. And he's also like also dust-proof, scratch-proof, waterproof. So it's great to like race friends, and you can like go swimming through the pool, and great for pets as well. Dogs love. Do you want to keep that one too? That's okay.
I think we're going to be besties. Me and Sphero are going to be besties. I really think so. This is great. Although, if he disturbs me in my sleep, is there something that can monitor my disturbed sleep?
Yes, there is.
See how clever that was?
So smart. I see what you did there.
That's our next device is.
So yes, so this is the Fitbit Flex.
Let me just put this one down. There we go.
And it's probably one of the most high-tech fitness gadgets on the market at the moment. It's like a wrist pedometer type thing. So it measures your steps, like how many calories you've burnt in a day, how much exercise you're doing. You can log how many calories you've consumed. So you need to connect it up to like a platform online or like an account through an app on your smartphone.
And it syncs wirelessly with that.
It syncs wirelessly and automatically, so it's not like you have to plug it in and then be like, oh, let me update my information. Like it just does it. So you just go into your phone and it's there.
Fantastic. So and I know you can also compete against your friends and things with these things. You can set goals for yourselves and compete against each other.
You can have competitions, and then where it comes in really useful is sleeping habits, because I know a lot of people don't prioritize sleep. But with this, what you can do is you can log the hours you've slept, and it'll tell me how many hours of deep sleep I've had, how many hours of light sleep I've had, how many times I woke up during the night, which is surprisingly high. Like, we don't realize. Other night I woke up like 14 times.
Wow.
I need to do something about that. Like,
gosh.
No coffee for me.
I think this is probably the next one I need to get to make sure I'm sleeping enough to make sure I'm excited and energetic for the next day and sorting that out. So, Amanda, I love your energy when it comes to technology. I'm looking forward to a discussion later on. She'll be joining us in a discussion after the ad break about technology, how it's affecting our lives, how it's affecting our interactions with people. She seems to be okay with it because she deals with technology every day. But are we okay? Find out after the ad break.
Hectic. Hectic.